times, human beings have sought the company of the dog, not only as a guardian or hunter, but as a friend, confidant and family member. In the modern world, where spaces are increasingly reduced and urban life sets the daily rhythm, small breed dogs have become ideal companions for millions of homes around the world. But what makes a small dog really special? Is it just your size? Or your ability to adapt to our daily lives, to our homes, to our emotions? Here we will explore the 10 best breeds of small dogs for the home, analyzing their history, temperament, needs, relationship with children and adults, and their role in modern family life. Because, although small in stature, these dogs have an emotional greatness that transforms homes and families. Small dogs are not a recent fad. From European courts to Asian temples, these races have accompanied humanity for centuries. In ancient times, many small breeds were raised as companion dogs, status symbols, domestic guardians, and above all, emotional support. Kings, emperors, and nobles shared their daily lives with these animals, recognizing their value beyond physical labor. Currently, their role has evolved. They are active members of the family. They provide emotional and therapeutic support. They adapt to apartments, small houses, and urban lifestyles. The small dog is no longer just a pet, it is a life partner. Before presenting the breeds, it is important to understand what makes a small dog ideal for the home: their balanced temperament, the ability to adapt to small spaces, their relationship with children and older adults, the level of manageable energy they possess, and the reasonable care needs. With these criteria in mind, we begin our journey. The Cavalier King Charles Spaniel is considered one of the companion dogs par excellence. It is a race that combines the elegance of British royalty with an exceptionally sweet and adaptable temperament. He is the aristocrat of affection. Originally from England, the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel was raised to accompany royalty. His sweet character and expressive look make him one of the most affectionate dogs in the world. This dog stands out for his deep attachment to the family, his patience with children, and his ability to live with other animals. Below, I detail its main characteristics. It is a small dog with a height of between 30 and 33 centimeters. It usually ranges between 5.5 and 8 kilograms. His hair is long, silky, and can be slightly wavy. It is not usually trimmed, maintaining a natural appearance with long fringes on the ears. Legs and tail. There are 4 recognized varieties: Blenheim, chestnut spots, live chestnut on a pearly white background; tricolor, black and white spots with fire-colored marks on the eyes and cheeks; ruby, uniform intense red color; and black and fire, bright black with fire-colored marks. It is extremely affectionate. They are known as Poil dogs because they love to be in physical contact with their owners. He gets along wonderfully with strangers, other dogs, and is especially patient with children. It's the dog for everything. It can be a quiet companion for someone older or an active playmate for a family. They don't tolerate loneliness well. They are prone to suffering separation anxiety. If they are left alone for long periods. It requires regular brushing 3 times a week to avoid knots in your fringes. Your long ears should be checked frequently to avoid infections. It has moderate energy. He enjoys daily walks, but he is just as happy resting on the couch. They are gluttonous dogs, so their weight must be taken care of to avoid joint and heart problems. It is important to know that, due to their genetics, they are prone to certain conditions, such as syringomyelia, a serious neurological condition related to the size of the skull; mitral valve disease, common heart problems in old age of this breed; in your eyes and ears, sensitivity to cataracts and auditory infections due to the shape of your ears. The Cavalier does not seek prominence. It seeks closeness. It is the type of dog that settles next to you, that feels your mood and responds with calm and affection. As a curious fact, unlike the King Charles Spaniel, the Cavalier has a longer snout and a flatter forehead, recovering the appearance that these dogs had in the paintings of the 17th century.
The Bichon Frise is often described as the stuffed dog because of its white and fluffy fur. It is a breed native to the Mediterranean, specifically from Tenerife, Spain, that became popular in the French courts for its charm and joy. It is joy in the form of a cloud. The Bichon Frise is synonymous with happiness. Its history goes back to the Mediterranean, where it accompanied sailors and then to the European nobility. He is very cheerful and playful, sociable and ideal for people with allergies. Let's say it's hypoallergenic. Its most distinctive feature: it has a double layer of pure white, curly and fine hair that feels like velvet. They do not change the hair in a traditional way. Dead hair gets trapped in the curls, which makes them ideal for people with allergies. Size: very compact. With a height of between 23 and 30 centimeters. It usually weighs between 3 and 6 kilograms. He has dark and round eyes, and a black nose that stands out on his white face, forming an almost perfect triangle. Her tail usually wears it elegantly curved on her back. He is known for being an extremely happy dog. He is playful, curious, and always seems to be in a good mood, unlike other small breeds that can be reserved. The Frise Bichon usually loves everyone: children, strangers, and other animals. Historically, they were circus dogs, because they learn tricks with great ease and enjoy being the center of attention. They respond very well to positive reinforcement. But you can be emotionally hurt if you are treated harshly. Its fur requires daily brushing to avoid knots that can hurt its skin. They need professional visits to the hairdresser every 4 to 6 weeks. They are prone to tear, spots, brown marks under the eyes. Cleaning your face daily is key to maintaining your whiteness. Although they are smart, they can be a little slower than other races in learning to go to the bathroom outside the home. So they require patience and perseverance. They are usually long-lived dogs, living between 12 and 15 years. But you have to watch them for patella dislocations, common in small breeds. Skin allergies: their skin is sensitive and can react to flea bites or certain foods. Dental problems: they tend to accumulate tartar quickly, so brushing teeth is vital. This dog transforms the home into a space for play and tenderness. His positive energy is contagious, and his kind character makes him perfect for active families. Fun fact: the name Frise means curly in French. Although they seem delicate, they are quite resistant and active dogs that love a good play session. The pug, also known as Carlino, is one of the oldest and most beloved breeds in the world. Originally from China, it was historically designed as a companion dog for royalty, which explains its extremely attached character and its need for attention. He is the philosopher of the room. The pug has roots in ancient China, where it was considered a sacred dog. His expressive face and calm character have made him one of the favorites in the world. The pug is sociable, affectionate, and is perfect for indoors. It is a small but moloso dog, robust and muscular. It has a square and compact body that the standard of the breed describes as molten and parvo, a lot and little. His head is big and round, with deep wrinkles and big, dark and slightly bulging eyes that give him a sweet and worried expression. Its tail, very characteristic. It is firmly tightened on the hip. A double twist is considered the ideal of beauty in the breed. Its most common colors are month, beige with a black mask on the face, and solid black. They also come in apricot and silver tones. He is the clown of dogs. He is famous for his sense of humor. He loves to make faces and noises to get attention. He is not usually aggressive or excessively barking. It is a very stable dog that adapts perfectly to living in apartments. He is extremely loyal. If you change rooms, your pug will most likely follow you immediately. It doesn't tolerate spending many hours alone. It gets along excellently with children because of its physical resistance to games. and with other pets, due to its special anatomy. The pug requires attention that other breeds do not need, such as wrinkle cleaning. It is vital to clean the folds of your face with a damp gauze frequently to avoid infections by moisture and bacteria. Weight control. They have an insatiable appetite and a tendency to obesity. An overweight pug will suffer much more to breathe and walk. Being brachycephalic, flat snout, they do not cool their body well. They are very sensitive to heat stroke and should never exercise intensively in the sun. It is normal for them to snort or emit guttural sounds due to their flat face. Despite having short hair, they shed a lot of hair throughout the year. Not recommended for people with severe allergies. They may suffer from eye ulcers because they are bulging, and joint problems such as kneecap dislocation. It doesn't need long walks, but it does need a lot of company. He is a dog who simply enjoys being with you. Did you know what? In ancient China, wrinkles on the pug's forehead were highly valued because they sometimes formed the Chinese character for prince. The Chihuahua is recognized worldwide as the smallest dog breed that exists. Originally from Mexico, specifically from the state that gives it its name, it is a dog with a vibrant personality that seems not to be aware of its tiny size. He has a small body but a great character. Originally from Mexico, the Chihuahua is one of the smallest breeds in the world, but also one of the bravest. It is extremely loyal. Very protective and ideal for small spaces. The Chihuahua forms a very strong bond with its owner. It's not just a pet, it's an emotional guardian. They are extremely compact. Its ideal weight is between 1 and 3 kilograms, and its height is usually around 15 to 23 centimeters. Its apple head is the official standard. They have a rounded skull and a very marked stop, the forehead. Others called deer head. They have a more elongated face. They are a little taller and stylized. Although they are not accepted in beauty contests. There are 2 types, short hair, soft, shiny and close to the body, and long hair, silky, straight or slightly wavy, with fringes on the ears and a feathery tail. Virtually all colors and combinations are accepted, from pure white and beige to chocolate, black or blue. He is brave and territorial. It is often said that they have the ego of a warrior. They do not hesitate to face much larger dogs if they feel threatened, or if they want to protect their owner. They usually choose a favorite person in the family and become their shadow. They are extremely affectionate and demand constant attention. They learn fast, but they have an independent vein. They need a firm and positive education so as not to become little tyrants. They are excellent guard dogs in the sense of warning, since they are always attentive to any strange noise. Due to their small size and lack of body fat, they lose heat very quickly. It is common to see them tremble. That is why the use of coats in winter is almost mandatory. They are fragile bones. A fall from a couch or a rough game with young children can result in serious fractures. They have a very small stomach. It is better to give them small portions several times a day to avoid hypoglycemia, low sugar. Something common in very small specimens. Despite their fragile appearance, they are one of the longest-lived dogs, being able to live up to 18 or 20 years. However, they are prone to dental problems, having such a small mouth. Their teeth pile up and accumulate easily. Open fontanella, molera. Like babies, many are born with a soft spot in the skull that sometimes does not close completely. Patella dislocation. A common problem in the knees of small breeds. As a curious fact, it is believed they are descended from the Tachichi, a sacred dog of the Toltec civilization in Mexico, and that they had ritual functions before becoming the companion stars they are today. The Shih Tzu, whose name means lion dog in Mandarin, is one of the oldest and most appreciated companion breeds. Originally from Tibet and perfected in the imperial courts of China, he was raised specifically to be a lane dog, which is reflected in his docile character and his love for human company. It's the imperial dog. Raised in Chinese palaces, the Shih Tzu was designed exclusively for human company. This dog is characterized by having a calm temperament, a lot of love for routine and great adaptability to the home. The Shih Tzu is perfect for relaxed homes and people looking for a constant and serene presence. Chrysanthemum face. It is called that because the hair on its face grows in all directions, including upwards on the bridge of the nose. Resembling the petals of this flower. It is a small dog but surprisingly robust and heavy for its size. It measures between 20 and 28 centimeters and weighs between 4 and 7 kilograms. Its fur. It has a double, long, dense and silky mantle that reaches the ground if it is not cut. They do not change almost any hair. They are considered hypoallergenic, but their hair grows continuously like that of humans. His tail. He always wears it high and cheerfully curled on his back, covered with a dense plumage of hair. He is very affectionate and loyal. He is a lap dog par excellence. His greatest happiness is being close to his family. Unlike other small dogs that can be suspicious, the Shih Tzu is usually very sociable with strangers, children and other animals. Despite their sweetness, they retain a somewhat noble attitude and can sometimes be a little stubborn or independent in training. They enjoy the walks, but they don't need marathons. They settle for playing at home and a couple of short walks a day. It is one of the breeds that requires the most maintenance. If you have long hair, you need daily brushing. Many owners opt for the puppy cut, short hair all over the body, to facilitate care. Because of his flat face, his eyes tend to water and his beard can get dirty with food. It is necessary to clean your face and the contour of your eyes daily. Being a brachycephalic breed, flat snout, they do not manage high temperatures well and can easily suffer heat stroke. They are usually long-lived, living between 12 and 16 years. But they have genetic predispositions that you should watch out for. Eye problems. Their eyes are large and are a little exposed, which makes them prone to ulcers. Cataracts or infections. They have respiratory difficulties. They may snore, or snore due to their facial structure. Having a long back and short legs. They must be prevented from jumping from great heights to protect their intervertebral discs. Fun fact, almost all Shih Tzu have a small white spot on their forehead, known as the Buddha star. According to legend, Buddha was accompanied by a small dog that could transform into a lion. And the spot is where Buddha kissed him as a sign of blessing. The Yorkshire Terrier, affectionately known as Yorkie, is one of the most popular small dogs in the world. Although today it is a symbol of elegance and luxury. Its origins are humble. It was raised in the 19th century in England to hunt rats in mines and textile factories. He has great elegance and energy and today stands out for his intelligence, his courage and having an ideal size for the city. He is also an active dog, curious and very protective of his family. The toy size. It is a miniature breed. Its ideal weight should not exceed 3.2 kilograms. Although there are variations in size according to the breeding line, his hair is the closest thing to human hair. It is fine, shiny, straight and has no sublayer of hair, which means that it does not change. Ideal for allergy sufferers. The standard of the breed is very specific. Puppies are born black and fire, but as adults they must be a dark steel blue color from the occiput to the tail, and an intense golden fire color on the head, chest and legs. They have an upright bearing and a very lively and intelligent expression. Although he looks like a stuffed animal, inside he is a brave hunter. He is bold, curious and with a lot of energy. He is not aware of his size, and can try to face much larger dogs. They are very alert dogs that will bark at any strange noise, which makes them excellent home guards. Unlike other Paini breeds, the Yorkie can be a little more independent. Although he greatly enjoys the company of his owners, they are very smart and learn fast. But they can be somewhat stubborn if the training is not constant and fun. If you decide to leave her hair long, daily brushing is mandatory to avoid knots. If you prefer a puppy type cut,
maintenance is much easier. Dental hygiene is its weakest point.
Yorkies have a very small mouth and tend to accumulate a lot of tartar, which causes tooth loss at an early age. Brushing teeth is vital. Not having a sublayer of hair that insulates them, they suffer a lot from the cold and humidity.
A coat in winter is indispensable. They have a long life expectancy from 13 to 16 years, but are prone to tracheal collapse,
a common condition in small breeds that causes a dry cough, similar to the sound of a goose.
For this reason, it is preferable to wear a harness instead of a collar. Problems in the knees. They usually have delicate stomachs due to sudden changes in their diet. Despite its delicate appearance, the Yorkshire Terrier was originally raised to hunt rodents. Curious fact: during World War II,
a Yorkie named Smokey became a war heroine. She helped engineers by passing communication cables through
narrow pipes and was recognized as one of the first therapy dogs in the world.
The Maltese Bichon is one of the oldest breeds in Europe, with roots dating back to the Romang and Greek era. It is the lane dog par excellence, elegant, white as snow, and with a charming personality. It's the personified sweetness. The Maltese has accompanied humanity for more than 2,000 years.
His affectionate character makes him an excellent companion dog. It is ideal for elderly people, quiet homes, and families looking for constant affection.
The Maltese lives to please and accompany. Its fur is always pure white. Although light ivory tones are allowed in the ears, its hair is long, straight and silky. It has no sublayer of hair and does not change.
So it is considered Hypolargen. Isidot, it's a small white dog. It measures between 20 and 25 centimeters and usually weighs between 3 and 4 kilograms. He is very dark and round.
Eyes that contrast with his black nose, which gives him an expression of eternal puppy. The Maltese live by and for their owners. He is very sweet and loves to be pampered and carried. Despite his delicate appearance, he is a very brave dog. You will warn with barking against any presence or strange noise at the door. It is playful and active inside the house,
but does not require long, exhausting walks.
A couple of short walks a day are enough. He learns orders quickly, although he can be a little manipulative if he feels that he can get away with it thanks to his pretty face being white.
Tears usually rust the hair around the eyes, leaving brown or reddish spots.
It is necessary to clean the area daily with specific products.
If you keep her hair long, daily brushing is non-negotiable to prevent knots from forming that reach the skin. Many owners prefer the puppy cut to facilitate handling. Due to their white color, they get dirty easily.
They need baths every 2 or 3 weeks, with moisturizing shampoos to maintain the silk of their hair. It is a robust and long-lived breed,
with a life expectancy of between 12 and 15 years. Although you should watch out that, like other small breeds, they tend to retain milk teeth and accumulate tartar, which requires professional dental care. His knees suffer from
patella dislocation. It is a common weakness in the breed, having drooping ears and a lot of hair.
They are prone to infections if they are not kept clean and dry. Fun fact: in ancient Greece,
the Maltese was so revered that they even built luxurious tombs at his death. They were called Malitai, from the island of Malta.
The Boston Terrier is known worldwide as the American gentleman, not only for his fur that simulates a tuxedo, but for his refined, educated, and extremely balanced character. It is one of the few races native to the United States, known as the American gentleman. The Boston Terrier combines energy and education. Its main virtues are that it is easy to train, very playful and excellent in family coexistence. It is a balanced dog, ideal for modern life. Its most famous color pattern is black, or seal to gris, with symmetrical white marks on the chest. Around the snout and between the eyes. It is a compact, strong, and well-proportioned dog. It is divided into 3 weight categories: less than 7 kilograms, 7 to 9 kilograms, and 9 to 11 kilograms. Its head, it is square, with a flat snout, brachycephalous, and without wrinkles, unlike the bulldog or the pug. Their ears are small and remain upright naturally or after the cut, although today they are preferred natural. Of eyes, large, round and dark, located quite apart, which gives it an expression of intelligence and kindness. Of ideal character, it is extremely affectionate and sensitive to the emotions of its owners. He is less noisy and more educated than other terriers. They are easy to train because they have a great desire to please. Although sometimes they can have a touch of stubbornness. It gets along excellently with children, the elderly, and other pets. It is a dog that prefers to be indoors participating in family life. Its energy level is moderate. They enjoy a good ball game or a quick walk, but then they are happy taking a nap next to you. As they have a flat face, they are very sensitive to extreme heat. They should not exercise intensively in sunny hours. They also get cold easily due to their short and fine hair. They are very low maintenance. They hardly shed hair and do not have the strong dog smell of other breeds. A weekly brushing is enough. Because their eyes are prominent, they are prone to scratches or irritations. It's good to check them after walks. His life expectancy is around 11 to 13 years. As it is a brachycephalous race, its points of attention are respiratory problems. They may snore or snort. It is essential that they maintain an optimal weight so as not to hinder their breathing, cataracts, and eye problems. Genetically, they can be prone to eye conditions, sensitivity to anesthesia. It is a common feature in dogs with their facial structure. Fun fact: the Boston Terrier was the first official breed created in the United States, in Boston, Massachusetts around 1870, and is the official mascot of Boston University. The miniature Dachshund, popularly known as Salchicha dog, is a breed of German origin that stands out for its unmistakable silhouette and brave personality. Although it is small, it retains the hunting instinct of its ancestors, who were used to follow traces of badgers and rabbits in burrows. He is brave to the core. The Dachshund or Dachshund was raised for hunting, but today it is an excellent household dog. He is curious, intelligent, and very faithful. His independent character is balanced with a deep love for his family. His body is remarkably long in relation to his short legs, a condition known as chondrodysplasia. Despite this, he is an agile and muscular dog. The miniature is distinguished by the perimeter of its chest, 30 to 35 centimeters at 15 months. Its ideal weight is usually between 3.5 and 5 kilograms. There are 3 types of fur: short hair, smooth, shiny and close to the body; long hair, silky and with fringes on the ears, neck and back of the legs; hard hair, with a rough outer layer and a marked beard, very popular in Europe. Its most common colors are red, black and fire, and the dapple pattern, stained or harlequin. They have the confidence of a much bigger dog. They are curious and do not usually back down from challenges. They form a very close bond with their owners and can be excellent warning dogs. They warn with powerful barking against any stranger. As they are hunting dogs, they have their own criteria, which sometimes translates into stubbornness during training. It is exceptionally sharp. If they find an interesting trail during a walk, it will be difficult to distract them. As critical care, the back is the most important part of the care of a dachshund. Spine. Due to their long back, they are very prone to intervertebral disc disease, IVDD. They should be prevented from going up and down stairs or jumping from the sofa. The use of ramps is recommended. You always have to carry them with one hand under the chest and the other under the back to keep the spine level. An extra gram is an extra burden for your spine. They must always stay thin. They are usually very long-lived dogs, living between 12 and 16 years. Their points of attention are back problems, as we mentioned. It is your greatest risk. Having a long but narrow snout, they can accumulate tartle, especially those with short hair, having dropped ears. They need regular cleaning to avoid infections. Curiously, owners and breeders usually notice differences in those with short hair. He is usually the most attached to a single owner and a little more temperamental. Those of long hair considered the sweetest, quietest, and rounder of the group. The one with hard hair, he is the most naughty, energetic, and with a more marked hunting instinct because of his cross with terriers. Fun fact, in Germany, their country of origin, they are called Teckel or Dackel. The word Dachshund literally means badger dog. Dachs equals badger, Hund equals dog. The Pomeranian, also known as German Dwarf Spitz or Pomeranian Lulu, is the smallest of the Spitz family. Despite its tiny size, it has the personality of a large guard dog and a little fox or pom-pom appearance that makes it irresistible. He is the little lion of the home. The Pomeranian stands out for its striking appearance and lively personality. Characteristics. He is very alert, he is extroverted and ideal as a companion dog. It is a dog that is always attentive to its environment. His most famous feature. It has a double layer of hair, an inner soft and dense layer, and an outer layer of long, smooth and rough hair that separates from the body. It is a toy breed. It weighs between 1.5 and 3 kilograms and measures 18 to 22 centimeters. It has a thin and pointed snout, small and upright ears, and dark, almond-shaped eyes that give it an expression of constant alertness. Its tail. It bends on the back and is covered with a very long and feathery hair, which is a distinctive mark of the breed. As for its colors, it is the breed with the greatest chromatic variety: orange, red, white, black, cream, chocolate, blue, and the particolor pattern. The Pomeranian doesn't know he's small. He is lively, brave, and does not hesitate to bark at dogs 10 times larger than him. They are very easy to train and stand out in obedience and tricks. They love to learn and be the center of attention. They are excellent alarm dogs. Any strange noise at the door will be announced immediately with barking. Although they love pampering, they are not as dependent as other laning dogs. They can entertain themselves at times, as long as they feel that their owner is nearby. Due to its double layer, it requires brushing at least 3 or 4 times a week to avoid knots and remove dead hair. During molting times, brushing should be daily. They suffer from accumulation of tartle and early loss of teeth. Brushing teeth is mandatory. From puppies, they should be taught to control barking, since they can become very noisy if they are allowed. They are fragile. Special care must be taken with young children, since a strong grip or a fall can cause them serious injuries. His life expectancy is long, between 12 and 16 years. Its weak points are patella dislocation, very common in the breed, tracheal collapse. If you hear a sound like a croak when it gets excited or pulls on the leash, it could be this. Therefore, they should always wear a harness. Never a collar to walk. Alopecia X, black skin. A genetic problem that causes hair loss in some areas of the body, although it is mainly an aesthetic issue. Fun fact, the original Pomeranian was much larger, weighed about 13 kilograms, and was used for grazing. It was Queen Victoria of England who, being enchanted with a small specimen in Italy, promoted the breeding of miniature versions until they reached the current size. If you want to know more books like this, subscribe to the channel, activate notifications, and like.